Hi everyone. Hi again. This is the softening session, and I think this is the 10th session in our program. So 10 weeks have passed, and in what pace and with what energy. It's really been a roller coaster. And this is partly something that I wanted to look at today, and I would also like to. I know I tell that every time that how much I appreciate that you're here and that you're doing these sessions with me, either here or later uh, rewatching. But I would also like you to really sit with that for a moment and appreciate for yourself that you carve out some time from your very busy, it's getting very busy every day and more and more, but you are here, you are uh, giving a piece of your sacred time for yourself, to center, to just meet, to just yourself for a moment, to breathe, to soften, to create space so you can receive more. Um, it is beautiful, and today I would like to dedicate this session to this kind of celebration, to this peaceful, heartfelt celebration that we are here, that you are here in this space, but also just in general, you are here in this body, you're alive, and you're part of this magic that is happening right now. So yeah, I those people I talk with more often in person or in personal conversation, they know um, how I perceive this time. They know how I think about all this transformation that is happening, and I'm quite sure that part of that, or maybe the whole, is going to resonate with you when I say that these are really exceptional times that we are here, and in my belief system, so we kind of signed up for that, knowing that this is going to be transformational, not easy, because nothing is easy on earth, but something that is worthwhile to be here, and something that is very important as well to hold the energy in a physical body, in the physical world, and transform the energy within the physical body and within the physical world. This is not something that every being can do, right? So you need to be a human to do it in your human or on earth in a human way. And that is also a very important role in the whole universal shift that is happening. And well, Earth herself is going through this transformation, this extreme leap of consciousness. So if you look around, if you look into the news, I hope that no one is affected very badly among or around you. But there are a lot of those transformations on Earth, in Earth herself. So all the earthquakes and volcanoes. I keep talking about it, but I truly believe that that we're one. We're one with her. We are one with each other, and we are one with the universal field around us. So whatever is happening in the field is happening in us, and it is happening in a way that we can manifest, or we can show this change. We can experience this change, which is the human way. And a human way is partly this physical body, the physical environment that we find, because it is already created, but we also create, constantly create with our energy. And this is a time, and that links to many, many things that I work with nowadays. So this is a time when we really get into this birthing period where we're in the chrysalis phase, um, changing form, and and literally we cannot have any idea what will come out of this chrysalis, what will come out of this, um, on the other side when we get to be fully born, as individuals and in our relationships, and um, as a collective in our community, smaller, bigger community, and as humanity, as Earth herself, together with all nature. So uh, I think this is a very important aspect of the big picture that is worth to stop and contemplate on from time to time, because with all the uh, disruptive, often chaotic, often sometimes it's beautiful, but with all the tiny, small scale happenings that are very important as well, because these are the building blocks of our lives, right? But so besides those moments, um, we we need to kind of step back, I feel, and um, see this bigger process that we are in, this birthing process, and and I really would like to also focus uh, on the celebration of the process itself, but also that we are here, that we are alive, and that is already somehow a miracle and a wonder, and then we keep choosing to be alive every single day, and we keep choosing to co-create with this process, with Earth and with the whole universe, right? In this rebirth, it is a choice, uh, on all levels, um, and I think that is very much worth to stop and celebrate. Um, and I brought you the message for this week. Um, that is also very sweet and short, but I thought it's very lovely. Um, so here is our short message for you right now. Set my guides. Um, as your heart is growing, you will feel more. You will feel the energies behind the words that you say and the words that you are told. You have more and more capacity to allow your resonance center to register more aspects of this frequency that are used to be words, but now it's more. You feel more of that. You feel the energy behind. And you will be very surprised how great this experience. Sorry, someone just wanted to come in. You will be very surprised how great this experience feels. for this is deeper than before. Um, this this reverberates in all your cells and echoes the reality in a much more wholesome way than before. Whenever you have this sensation in your heart, in your body, just in your whole energy system, stop for a moment, acknowledge and celebrate it. For these are the signs of your new human level unfolding. You are being reborn into a more luminescent, higher vibrational being. And this is one of the signs of that. Let that heart resonate even more. Much love. So I think this is very very nice, and this is very on the spot. So just the other day I had a conversation with someone, and well, it was a little bit more than a conversation, obviously, and very deep reflections. And in the middle of a sentence, she just stopped and said, "Wow, I really feel what you're saying. I really feel here somewhere in my stomach and my heart, um, and it's yeah, it was a very very good, very rich experience, and I felt that too. So we had that connection as well. So so I think with the whole birthing process, many of you are going to experience, for instance, this what the message is talking about, like this feeling more energy behind the words, feeling more energy behind situations, or even pictures that you see. And when I say pictures, I'm thinking about, you know, you see a tree and you see your very own street, but in a new light, and you will feel more of that. And some of you uh, might be feeling or sensing in other ways, like sensing the other people's energy more vividly, or maybe it's a whole other connection with your dreams, or with the words you write down in your journal, um, and with your thoughts. Very much, especially when these thoughts are connected with other people, with your loved ones, or even someone far from you. So for some people, I think it might be a little bit too much once in a while, but I think most of you who are already here are going to um, really appreciate it. And just like in the message, I would encourage everyone um, to let more of that in, to allow this resonating system um, create more of that resonance, of the vibration, and allow your nervous system feel more, because it's most of the time it's going to be a beautiful feeling. Um, so yes, that's one of the messages that I wanted to bring you today. And I don't know if you read my little message before the session. Um, I I asked to bring some candle, and if you can, some nice hot drink, because I would like to invite more the elements. I brought them if you couldn't, so I have that around me. Uh, you can use the energy of them again to celebrate this life that we experience in our bodies and around us. So the fire element that is all about life itself and the spark in us, and the warmth and the love and great ideas, right? Can spark up, and just in this in the dark days, I feel like we cannot have enough candles around us. um, and of course the water element, and especially when it holds medicine. It is medicine itself, but when it holds some medicine, it can either be chocolate or I have some herbal teas here, elderflower and sweet rose, and so you choose your medicine, but it's all coming from Earth herself as well, right? And it is a blessing. Um, Water holds consciousness and helps us clear uh, the old and bring the new back into this, or bringing you into this existence. And so we have the air with my beautiful feathers here, um, which is also for me it's a very much the cleansing and cleansing of thoughts as well. So and of course Earth herself, uh, around us and behind or below us, holding us all the time. Um, as for the meditation or the practice today, I thought I would guide you to do some tapping and combining that with what I just talked about. This is actually very interesting because I have been using tapping for a long time, and then in the last few weeks, I found myself in situations, especially with young children, when I worked with them, that it was just a brilliant, a magical, like literally like a magic wand, whoosh. Um, when they were being in that in a darker space, or with feelings of unease and heaviness, being hurt or being sad or being upset about something, and and no other tools could really help. But when we started to do tapping, and after 2 or 3 rounds, they were completely out of this loop, out of this spiral down, and they were completely in a different mindset. So this is what I hope you will experience. And I'm sure that some of you know tapping really well. What I um, would like you to try today is the way I practice with some of the meridians up in this area. It's really easy to use anywhere, really. So that's why also it is very practical. And well, first I'm going to show you the spots that we are going to tap, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit what to do whilst you're doing it. So we have different points that we need to activate, and we are doing that by gentle tapping. And the first one is here on the side of your palm, and so this is if you use 3, 4 fingers, then you will sure find or beat the spot that we need to activate. So this is the first one. The second one is going to be here where your eyebrow starts. It can be both sides or just one side as you feel comfortable. The next one is on the temples. So this is usually very sensitive, so you want to be careful how um, strongly you tap here. And the next one is under your eye, so above your sinus area. Again, you can tap both sides or just one side. It's really equally good. And the next one is just under your nose, above your upper lip. Um, and when you really get to the point, you feel something um, intense, I think, or something special. So maybe if you don't feel or you're not sure, you can play around and then you will get the point. The next one is just under your lower lip and so here on the chin. Um, again, trying to find your spot. Very good. And now we come down to the chest area and just under the collarbone. Here I again suggest to use all fingers so you are sure to get the right area. Um, beautiful. The next one, the kids love it. The tickle point, I call it. So somewhere around this area. And the last one is on the top of your head, on the crown. Again, very gently, especially if you're open here. It's very sensitive. So this is it. This is one round, and of course, it's more effective and it's more um, less beautiful if you do several rounds after each other. And what we are going to do today is because it's already beautiful to activate these points. They are very relaxing for the nervous system. But if you can also connect and add um, thoughts, that is going to be even more um, helpful. Okay, so when we start here, I would like you to think about uh, how you feel now, and if there's any um, negative, heavy, sorry for the negative, any heavy or upsetting or not comfortable feeling that you're feeling now. Just name that and say, even for instance, even though I feel sad about this situation, or I feel stressed about this situation, or I feel anxious, whatever it is for you, even though I feel this uh, anxiety or stress, I love myself and I appreciate that I am here. So again, say the very same sentence, the next point. Even though I feel anxious about this situation, I feel sad about this situation, I love myself and I appreciate that I am here. The next one. Even though I feel anxious or stressed about this situation, I love myself and I appreciate that I'm here. Next one, under your chin or on your chin. Even though I feel stressed about the situation, I love myself and I appreciate that I'm here. The next one under your nose. Even though I feel sad about this situation, or I feel stressed about this situation. I love myself and I appreciate that I am here alive, even though on your chin, even though um, I'm stressed, anxious about the situation. I love myself and I appreciate that I am alive. Good. Now on your chest, under the collarbone, even though I feel stressed about this situation, I love myself and I appreciate that I am here. Under your armpit, even though I'm stressed, anxious about this situation, I love myself and I appreciate that I am here. Even though on the top of your head, and even though I feel stressed about this situation, I love myself and I am appreciative that I'm here. Very good. Now let's do another round. And this time I would like to give you another sentence. And this is something that has been echoing in the last few weeks around me. So maybe you can use that too. So the next sentence is, even though this is not, even though this is not how I expected to live my life, this is not where I thought I would be. I love myself and I appreciate my life and I'm proud of myself. Very good. So next spot on at your eyebrow. Even though this is not where I had seen myself or my life, but I love myself. I appreciate my life and I am proud of myself. On the temple. Even though this is not how I had seen my life unfolding, but I love myself and I appreciate my life and I'm proud of myself. Good. Even though this is not what I had expected, I love myself and I appreciate my life and I'm proud of myself. Next one, under your nose. Even though this is not how I expected my life to be, I love myself and I appreciate my life and I'm proud of myself. Under your lips. Even though this is not how I expected my life to be, I love myself, I appreciate my life, and I'm proud of myself. Under your collarbones. Even though this is not how I expected my life to be, I love myself, I appreciate my life, and I'm very proud of myself. Even though this is not how I expected my life to be, I love myself and I appreciate my life and I'm very proud of myself. And the last spot, even though this is not how I expected my life to be, I love myself, I appreciate my life, and I'm proud of myself. Beautiful. Ah, hope you have also arrived by this point already into this really loving space that you created. So instead of the stress, anxiety, and judgment that existed before. And you might have noticed how I changed the sentences a little bit. And that is because it is tuning, right? So it's everything is like tuning into frequencies. And that's something that I talked about before in the beginning, how the the feeling into things. So you start with something that seems like the right thing, or that feels like the right thing to say. But that might change as well. And then you want to check in, all right, this is exactly the word that I want to say, or do I want to change? And then you change maybe just to really check in that, because you want to arrive in a space that really deeply resonates, not just exist in your mind, but in your whole body. Um, and what I also suggest to do with this exercise is that uh, if you want, you can write down a few thoughts about how you feel beforehand. But I would definitely encourage everyone to write down how you're feeling or what comes up to you after you've done a few rounds after stepping, because you really tune yourself into another frequency with this exercise, and and in that frequency you will reach different kind of thoughts, different kind of ideas, different kind of emotions. And when you write them down, on one hand side it's really becoming very real, much more real. And also sometimes even more can unfold on the paper. And of course you can always go back to that. So thank you so much for today. I'm gonna sip a few sips from this lovely tea. And thank you for being here. Honestly, just thank you for living in this time, in this space, in this body, and in this story that you are uh, writing and contributing to the world. So I hope you will be able to um, practice the stepping during your whole week, um, because it's really easy. And the more you do, the more you wire yourself. So you will need much less rounds to feel um, the impact of it. Thank you. I hope you will have a lovely, lovely day and a beautiful week. And just hang on there, guys. Um, this is this is all in all a beautiful, beautiful ride, and we are going to see more and more of where we are headed. What's the reason in the future why we have to do all the things, and why we have to experience all the things that we are experiencing right now. So take care, and I love you. Bye.